So Fantastic Beasts is going to come out with its sequel, and it's going to be going back quite a bit to the roots of Harry Potter, thankfully, and the wizarding world. And that is with this theory that if you are not ready for it, please look away and don't yell at me on the internet. So there is a character coming up in Fantastic Beasts 2, played by Claudia Kim, and there hasn't been that much about her character given at all, except that she's just billed as Maledictus. She doesn't really have a name.
She hangs out with a young Jimmy Fallon.
That's Ezra Miller. He was in the first movie, and now his character has kind of taken control of his darkness and joined the circus with her. And we've seen in other promotional material that she was wearing snakeskin leggings. The Crimes of Grindelwald had a snake girl in their billing. What I'm getting at is I think that Claudia Kim is playing the human version of Nagini, who is Voldemort's pet snake, who is always with him, who is actually a Horcrux, kind of a lieutenant, taking out people for him, eating his enemies, because I guess that's just what snakes do, hiding inside the body of Bathilda Bagshot and surprising Hermione and Harry, and just being all around real scary. And I think it makes sense at this point because we don't know anything about Nagini. We just know of her connection to Voldemort as a snake.
Here's what I want to believe, is like in the well-planned out world that J.K. Rowling has set up with so many, like I take these Sporkle quizzes where it asks you like a bunch of details and there's so many characters.
Did it say you're Nagini?
No, it's not those. It's like, do you know stuff about these people?
Oh, okay.
And even though I've seen all the movies, like scroll through and I'm like, I can't follow how many it is. But I do want to think that in this world where everything's so planned out, she's like, and he should have a snake. Anyways, just a scary snake. Okay, moving on. And finally, afterwards, she looked back and was like, I could do something with that snake. And pretend that I had a plan the whole time.
Well, maybe she left that door open in case she decided for a more lucrative movie career beyond the original Harry Potter. What's interesting also is the term Maledictus. It's not a name. It's kind of more of a descriptive, you know? Like, it's kind of like an animagus or animagus who doesn't have any control. So, like how, for instance, Sirius Black can turn into a dog, this person wouldn't control when they turn into the animal. They would just become it. They have cursed blood. And it would make sense at some point for Voldemort's and Grindelwald's paths to cross, because we do know Grindelwald is a seer, and we do know that Tom Riddle was this boy of great purpose and journey to become the immortal, and for a while, Voldemort. And I'm sure their paths will cross at some point, because we learn about, I think Tom Riddle's birth is in 1926, and this does take place in the 20s. Maybe there will be a baby. Maybe they'll have a boy who lived situation, but backwards.
I love it.
Do you?
I do. I like it. I like parallelism. It works a lot. And showing that like the people you thought were bad had other experiences.
I think they're just solidly pretty bad though in this world.
I don't care.
See?
I don't know. I want that. I'm looking forward to it. I go in just knowing that I had a really good time with the original Harry Potter series, and everything's a gift after that. Otherwise, you go crazy.
That's how I view it as well, because they're not the same in my mind at all. But we will see how the Crimes of Grindelwald plays out. I have a feeling it will be a lot like Empire Strikes Back and end on a very negative note for our heroes. We will see.